Of Uganda Family TV reporter saw the Congolese citizens seeking asylum in Uganda boarding trucks heading to the Nyakabande Refugee Transit Center. Those fleeing DRC claim that the M23 rebels have made their lives unbearable by stealing their animals and looting their crops in the gardens. Other DRC refugees we found in Bunagana said that the rebels spend sleepless nights moving up and down. And since the people don't know what the rebels are planning, they decided to leave eastern DRC and come to Uganda where they feel safer. Mishael Nzawenimpa, one of those who fled to Uganda, commended the UPDF troops who were recently deployed in eastern DRC as part of the East African Community Regional Force. He noted that the M23 rebels cannot mistreat them in the presence of the UPDF troops. Under the East African Community-mediated peace process, the M23 rebels are supposed to withdraw from the areas they had occupied, and the UPDF contingent would temporarily take over those areas before the DRC authority is restored. Shafik Sekandi, the Kisoro Resident District Commissioner, said that the district receives about 100 refugees from eastern DRC every day. However, he noted that the numbers had significantly gone up in the last few days.
What is now happening at Bunagana, the shops of Bunagana and the business is beginning now to gain. Life is coming back to Bunagana side of Uganda. I can see many trucks are offloading items like cement, sodas, rice, posho, beers, textiles, building materials like cement, like iron bars. I'm also seeing a lot of fish being offloaded. Congolese like a lot of fish.
The RDC, who is the chairman of the security committee in the district, said that the UPDF deployment in eastern DRC is mainly for peacekeeping.
The UPDF has been welcomed by the M23s who had taken over those places, and they are handing over, but it's a process. They cannot finish in one day, but it's a process and there's no resistance and there's no fighting. However, there are areas which are not under the mandate of UPDF, which are under the mandate of Kenya and Sudan and even others, where those deployments have not reached. We are now getting refugees reporting to Nyakabande, stating that there is havoc in those areas, there is a cynical clashes between Mai Mai, Rendu, Nyatura and other groups. So those areas which have not been reached by the East African Standby Force, outside the mandate of UPDF, it will be the commander of East Africa to make sure they are reached.
Meanwhile, trade at the Bunagana border is still slow as it was before Uganda sent troops to eastern DRC. Most of the shops were closed and just a few people could be seen within Bunagana Town Council. Congolese citizens say that they buy a lot of goods from Uganda and transport the products using motorcycles and others carrying them on their heads. The border was fully open, but big